Horror me mateys, Ash here. Welcome back to Gents, Extra Gents.
That was a really bad pirate accent.
Be the best pirate I've ever seen. So it would seem.
There's a sale going on right now. A sale. We are sailing the 7 seas of fragrance sales. It's a popular niche fragrance sale. That's what it says. Popular niche. So typically these sales would be like 1 brand, 2 brand, maybe 3 brands, but this is just kind of a mix mash of a bunch of different popular fragrances. So I guess that's why it's a popular fragrance flash sale. It is going on right now and runs through the end of Sunday, 11 p.m. Eastern on the 18th. That's when this one goes bye-bye. And there are a lot of really good deals as part of this sale, and actually Initio is part of the sale, as well as Mancera, Memo, Tiziana Terenzi, Nishane, just a bunch of different brands. And the code that you're gonna wanna use is POP15, POP15, because popular. I have a link to the sale in the description below, so after the video, feel free to click on the sale, check out what's still available there in case anything sounds interesting. I'm not gonna go over the whole sale, I'm just gonna pick out some of the things that jump out to me. But yeah, it's linked right down there, and that will take you to the listing of everything that's on there that I've got right here. So, where to start? Let's get it kicked off looking at some Acqua di Parma fragrances. Acqua di Parma you can find discounted pretty heavily. They've got Bergamoto di Calabria here for 52 bucks. Amazing for spring and summertime, great quality on that. And then Mirto di Penneria for 49 if you get the 2.5 ounce, and 62 if you get the 5 ounce. You gotta love how I butchered that name, just absolutely. That's the pinnacle of name butchering right there. They also have Colonia Club, a 6 ounce bottle, which honestly at that size, you could legitimately just club somebody with the bottle for 80 bucks. And a number of others for 120, 125 that are 6 ounce bottles. Oud for 130, a 6 ounce bottle. Ambra for 120, Sandalo for 125. Yeah, those are just solid prices. Crazy cheap. Now, Acqua di Parma is often discounted heavily, but those prices are still just absolutely sick if any of those are of interest to you whatsoever. Next, let's see, Mancera. Okay. Intense Cedrat Boisé, 120 ml size, 4 ounces, 99 bones. I place Intense Cedrat Boisé a little bit higher than Cedrat Boisé, and that's nothing against Cedrat Boisé. I think Cedrat Boisé, for the price you can get it from discounters for, is just one of the best niche deals out there for men, period. It's got performance, it has compliment factor, versatility, all of that. But Intense Cedrat Boisé I like a little bit more. And to be able to pick that up for under 100 bucks, technically $1 under 100 bucks, is a very good deal. And then they have red tobacco on here as well, 4 ounce size bottle, 120 mils, for $85. Those are, I would say for men, probably 2 of, if not the 2 most in-demand fragrances from Mancera. Let's take a look at Initio next. So Paragon. Paragon is what's jumping out at me here. I got In Vintage Radio by Lattafa. It is awesome. And I think I want to just pick Paragon up as well. So Paragon is going for $220.99. Actually, there are a few different fragrances that are right around that price point from Initio on here. Of course, you've got Oud for Greatness. You have Oud for Happiness on here. Oud for Greatness going for $245.99. The most expensive of the bunch from Initio. And the cheapest is the Magnetic Blend 7, $153.99 on that one. That looks like that's the cheapest of the bunch. You've got a bunch of different Initios from the house on here as well. You have Atomic Rose, you have Rehab, Absolute Aphrodisiac. So if you want an Initio on the cheap, this would be a good time to scoop one up. But I am interested to see what else there is. Got some nice deals on Memo. Russian leather, Iberian leather, Irish leather, and Tiger's Nest, all for $105.95. Of course, my very favorite is African leather, but Irish leather I like a bunch. It's got an interesting mate kind of thing going on there. Russian leather is good, Iberian leather is good as well. Sicilian leather is on here also, but it's a little bit pricier. It's $115.95, so 10 bucks more than the others. But that price is solid, man. Back in the day when I was collecting all of the leather fragrances, I would have killed for that. Bought some of those at retail. That's like 1/3 the normal price. Got a few Tom Ford, some Nishanes on there. Ooh, some cheap Nishanes. Suede a Saffron, $85, and that is a darn good fragrance. I've got that one. You know, it's a little bit similar to Tuscan leather in ways, but very well done. Ooh, Sultan vetiver, one of my absolute favorites. That's going for $89. I bought that at full retail. Just such a nice vetiver scent. You can wear it anywhere, anytime. Extreme versatility, great quality. Hasavat X, 100 ml size bottle for $205. That's solid. Fan Your Flames X for $189. Wulong Cha X for $189.95. Put that extra 95 cents in there. And then 100 Silent Ways X for $215.95. Kind of wouldn't expect that for that one to be the most expensive of the bunch, but it is. Nice. Nice, I don't mind that. I like seeing fragrances that don't pop up as often as part of these sales. By the Fireplace and Jazz Club, both right here, $85.95, Jazz Club $88.95 by the Fireplace. So super similar pricing there. I'd say the first two Maison Martin Margiela fragrances that I would recommend to men, so I guess it makes sense that those would be the best sellers on here. Got some Terenzis, oh, Kirke for $79.95. That's crazy cheap. That's a tester. The full presentation is $89.99, so you can either get the full presentation or save 10 bucks. And then they have Cassiopeia for $125.95, Andromeda for $115.95. Yeah, it's just a big mix, a big random mix where it looks like most of the top sellers from each one of these houses, they've kind of popped in here. But then a lot of the ones that are not as big of a seller are not part of the sale. So there's also Kajal in here. There's some Tom Ford in here, Byredo in here as well. So a lot of different things to check out. Those are the ones that jumped out to me just kind of scrolling through here. Those ones all, I think, at the price point that they're going for here, really solid. Again, I've got a link in the description to the sale, which will take you right over there. And then the code you want to use is POP15. All right, that'll do it for me. Just wanted to go over that sale with you guys really quickly before it goes away, since these things are always on a 48-hour time limit. It's like that old show with Kiefer Sutherland, 24. Except double that amount, and actually a little bit more than that as well. Yeah, so not like 24 at all, actually. Thank you guys for hanging with me. Stay safe out there. I'll see you tomorrow with another fragrance video. I'll see you guys later.